Evening guys, Harry here from the Dark Artisan channel, just bringing you a very quick channel update. It's very late at night, I'm very tired, I've been painting, and first of all I just want to apologise for the lack of bat reps I've been putting up. I got a tooth taken out a couple of weeks ago and unfortunately got a bit infected, and I'm still recovering from that. So apologies for the lack of battle reports. I know I normally put more out, there is going to be more coming. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about, 3 or 4 things. First of all, hit up the guys from Geeks40kchannel, Richard and Rob. Great channel, I've been following them ever since Winter's SEO challenged them, and I'm actually going down to Warhammer World. I'm going to be playing Richard. He's going to be doing a challenge accepted video against myself. I'm going to be playing Tyranids, and I believe he's taking Space Wolves. And Sean, who you've seen on the channel, who plays Eldar, he's actually going to be playing Rob in Challenge the Geeks with, I believe, Rob's Iron Hands. So that's definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be mine and Sean's first trip to Warhammer World, but we're looking forward to meeting Richard and Rob. If you're in the area on the 27th of September, that's a Sunday, please come down and say hello. Obviously, we're more than happy to come talk to anybody, and I'm sure Richard and Rob are as well. They're still looking for more challenges, so please go and check out their channel. I'll post a link to Richard's Challenge the Geeks video that he's put up. But yeah, seriously looking forward to this. It's going to be a good day out, I think, and hopefully have a couple of really good games. The second thing I want to talk about is I ran a tournament last week, a Warhammer 40,000 tournament at War Games in Middlesbrough. Unfortunately, I didn't get any photos. We had a last minute dropout, so I volunteered myself as spare player. It's the first tournament I've ever ran. It was a really good day. There was a lot of interest in the list, a lot of Eldar. But nevertheless, I stepped in as spare. It was very tiring trying to keep track of everybody's score, total victory points, as well as try to play 3 games for myself as well throughout the day. It was 1,500 points. I took Blood Angels, nothing too overpowered, enough to give a good game. I lost against an Eldar Revenant Titan at 1,500 points. I lost by 1 point. I then drew against Eldar with 2 Fire Prisms and a Wraith Knight and a couple of Fire Dragons. I then played against Dark Eldar and lost by, I think, about 3 or 4 points. So I gave reasonable games, nothing that gave the opponent too much of a lead or too much of a beating, essentially. But it was a really fun day, and I seriously enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing another one, probably in about 6 to 8 weeks' time. There is going to be a Warhammer 30k tournament held at War Games in October, which I actually want to attend, as in play. So I'm probably not going to do it too close to that. But stay tuned for that. I will let you know what's going on with that. The next thing, necrons. I know I turned around and said I wasn't going to do any more armies, but I've got a couple of deals and I'm getting everything in the Necron Codex. It's going to be a while before it's painted up. I'm trying to finish off the other armies on the channel to a point where I've got enough models to be able to change the army lists up that you see, but so that they're fully painted. I've added a few more Eldar, which you'll see in a coming battle report. I'm trying to finish off some more Blood Angels as we speak. I want a few more things finished for the Tyranids and 1 or 2 more things for the Dark Eldar. And for Mechanicum, I've just getting these little beauties, some Vorax. So I want to give them a go and get them painted up as well. So that's what's going on with the rest of the armies. The other thing is me and Josh are going to be doing a narrative campaign. It's going to be Dark Eldar and Eldar against the Forge World Admech. We've already filmed one of the battle reports. We basically had a rough story that we were going to go for. So we knew kind of what the first mission was going to be, but we wanted it so that it wasn't a predetermined ending. Basically, we would see what happens in the game and then write the next mission based on what happens in that. And let me tell you, it was fun. We did not expect it to turn out the way it did. It was a big, really fun game. We've named all the characters that we can. I am going to do a story time prior to releasing the battle report. In the battle report, I do forget names, and I apologise. I will make sure that I remember them for future games. Probably going to do about 4 battle reports, I think, centered around this story, and see how the characters develop throughout it. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, there's a couple of up and coming things I wanted to mention as well. If you live in the Darlington area, check out the tournament that's upcoming there on the 13th of September, Rising Conflict. I'll post a link to the Darlington Dogs of War Facebook page as well as the event. So please go and check that out. All the information about prices and the rules for the games throughout the day will be listed there. And I'm also going to be going to War Games on the 19th of September. Andrew Newton is hosting a malifaux tournament. Now, I'm not into malifaux, I don't play it. I have played an introductory game once with Andrew, and I do like the models. I like the whole style and concept of kind of steampunk things. But with me being so heavily invested in 40k, I don't know if that's something that I want to expand into, but I do like the concept of it. I like the card system over the dice system as well. Not that I don't like dice for 40k, the card system's a refreshing change. So I'm hoping to go and film bits and pieces of what goes on during the day there. Hopefully get a couple of words from Andrew as well. So that's what's coming up over the next sort of 6 weeks on the channel. Hopefully by the time the 6 weeks are up, you might start and see the necrons start to appear. Some of them are painted already, but until I've got a sort of 1500, 2000 point army painted up, I don't really want to show them off too much. But we'll see what's going to happen. So that's it for the moment. Check out Geeks40k channel. I'll post a link to Richard and Rob's channel in the description. I'll post War Games in Middlesbrough in the description, as well as the Warhammer 30,000 tournament that's going to be taking place there. I'll put Darlington Dogs of War in the description, along with Rising Conflict for the Warhammer 40,000 tournament on the 13th of September. And I will also post a link to Andrew's malifaux tournament as well. So if malifaux is your thing, go and check that out. I don't know if there's any places left. There might be at the point of filming this, but please go and check out all of those things. Some very exciting weekends coming up over the next few weeks. But that's everything for the moment. Thank you very much for all of your support, and please keep liking. Thank you very much.